In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful, my dear friends and fellows, look, success, success, and the success in career, how important it is. It is really very important. Why? Because we people are seen spending, consuming our time upon it. Maximum amount of the time goes to our careers. So the number one priority, in the sense that the kind of time we do spend upon it, the time of the kind of energies and the rest of the resources we do consume upon it, are tremendous. Because we people keep preparing for our career as a student. Once we complete our studies, our training or whatsoever, our career starts. And the career, obviously, it is a kind of livelihood, and it is a livelihood, and it provides the resources for all the things we want to do. We want to carry it on. So we are going to talk about our success in the career today. And for that purpose, we have chosen a very beautiful article on the subject as well. This beautiful article has been authored by Kim Salem Jackson. Kim Jackson is a well known researcher and author. And he writes very nice, decent, very useful, very practicable articles on the subject. Today, as for the Kim Jackson's today's article is concerned, definitely it is great, and it is worth listening, it is worth knowing, because it has a kind of tremendous effects upon our life, upon our career life. And let's talk about that particular article today. And the caption of this Kim Jackson's article is 10 principles for a bright career. 10 principles for what? For a bright career. All of us want a bright career, and there are some 10 principles for that. Let's look upon each and every one of these 10 principles of the bright career. First of all, Kim Jackson says focus on what matters most and protect your time. Focus on what matters most and protect your time. The time is precious, the time is life actually, the time is so important actually, and we do have to protect our time. We do have to protect our time. Dear friends, look, uh, how can we protect our time? By avoiding the activities which are unnecessary, which are useless, and focusing upon the activities which are very necessary, very important. And that is the first principle of Kim Salem Jackson. Number two, Kim Jackson says break glass. What is this breaking of the glass? The only limitation in life are those you put in yourself. The only limitations in life are those you put on yourself. Break the glass. This is again another very important thing, and it is tremendously important. Why is it that much important actually? The reason is that each one of us think that I can't go beyond that limit. And the Kim Jackson says that whatever you say, it is true. If at all a person can say that I can succeed some 5 to 7%, 3%, 9% in my career, she is saying the right thing. But another person, or even the same person, once this person is taught the principle of success, and once this person is taught this particular principle, after understanding well this principle, she will be found thinking and saying that I can achieve the 90% or maybe the 100% of success. So it is the limit. As for the limitations are concerned, only we ourselves put the limitations in it, and no one else can do that. Only we ourselves can put the limitations in it, and no one else can do that at all. So that is, don't put any sort of bad limitation. Don't limit yourself, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given and gifted you with the plenty of activity, with the plenty of the talents and the capabilities. And as for the resource generation is concerned, it also can be done on a tremendous level. That the limitations you put on yourself are the only true limitations, and the rest of these are not true at all. Number 3, do the work. Mean obviously you will be having certain plans, and now it is the time to implement those plans. Now it is important to implement those plans. Dear friends, it is really important to implement those plans, to work on those plans. And the fourth is Kim Salem Jackson says, failure is a gift. Failure is a gift. Failure is not a bad thing at all. Failure is not a bad thing at all. Failure is a gift. Why is it a gift, by the way? It is gift because we can learn a lot out of our failures. It is the failures are the learning, and the failures actually tells us, our failures tells us that how to succeed and how to make the better attempts next time. So keeping in view that, I think the failure is a gift indeed, because the failure tells us the secrets of success. That was number 4. At number 5, Kim Jackson says, progress not perfection. Progress but not perfection. That is what is being said by the Kim Jackson. Kim Jackson says that obviously we need progress, and we need even more progress. But some of the people are seen saying, some of the people think that unless and until I don't perform exceedingly good, unless and until I don't achieve the 100% of the marks, unless and until I do it in a perfect manner, it is not a success at all. That is something absolutely wrong. It should not be so. Why it should not be so? Because if at all we are making the progress, if at all we are moving forward, so in that context, I think that we are getting closer to the excellence, and the perfection should not be our goal at all. We need to move constantly. We need to move permanently. We need to move inch by inch toward our success, and toward our success through what? Through progress. So we have to keep in our mind the progress. Even if at all our one attempt is 5% better than the previous attempt, it is the progress. And this improvement, no matter how small it is, I think it will take us toward the success. Progress, not perfection. Number 6. Kim Jackson says, be uncomfortable until you are comfortable. Mean keep struggling, keep working till you become comfortable. As for the struggle is concerned, as for the hard work is concerned, it can be done by making ourselves uncomfortable, by coming out of our comfort zone. So we do have to sacrifice our comfort zone, and that is the only way that we can become a successful person. And once we are a successful person, obviously then we are a comfortable person. Know your why. What is this know your why? I think that we need to ask the right question. And I mean, asking the right question, it can give us a lot of knowledge, lot of needed knowledge and wisdom and information. And these information become a sort of assurance that we people are going to succeed. So be know your why. That was the seventh principle of bright career by Kim Jackson. Eighth is be a student. Be a student. How can we be a student? That we have to learn, and we do have to keep learning throughout our life. we do have to keep learning. We should be the student for life. As far the learning is concerned, our learning can make us a successful person. And if at all we keep learning, we will keep moving forward, we will keep developing, and we will keep making progress as well. But once we stop learning, we will stop growing as well. Once we stop learning, we will stop growing as well. There is a prophetic saying which says that, seek knowledge from cradle to grave. So I think that as for seeking knowledge is concerned, be a student. I think that the knowledge is a power, and we need to have that power. Be a student. Number 9. Kim Jackson says, be humble. Kim Jackson says, be humble. We cannot be arrogant person. There are people who are arrogant. I think that we don't need to become an arrogant person at all. And being an arrogant person, it does not goes into our interest at all. Being an arrogant person, I think it is a kind of, it is a kind of assurance that we are not going to succeed at all. Rather, the failure is our destiny. So we don't have to become an arrogant person at all. We don't have to become a conceited person at all. Rather, what we must be, I think that we must be very humble, and that is the principle number 9. And the principle number 10 is say yes. Saying yes is very very important. How can we say yes? We can say yes by how can we say yes? We can say yes by by every opportunity. Let's become an opportunity hunter, and let's be very positive. Let's be very positive. Every positive opportunity, every positive chance, every positive occasion, every positive talk, every positive information must be received by saying yes. Yes, I was looking for it. Yes, I was in need of that. So for that reason, I heartiously say welcome to this thing. So that these are the 10 beautiful, these are the 10 very useful and very important principles of the bright career. And that was a useful article authored by Kim Salem Jackson, and the caption of the article was is 10 principles for a bright career. Thank you.